Okay, so I thought I'd make a video just breaking down the entire NHL pause as we head into another week of the channel. We are almost at a quarter of a year doing this YouTube channel. This is actually I think our 64th video. I'm pretty sure, and we are at 74 subscribers, so that's amazing. We have more subs than we do videos, which is something I thought I would never have. So I'd like to thank you guys for that at the beginning of this video. We will be doing April 2nd, 2020. We will be doing a video reviewing the channel since I'm going to be off in April now because they just pushed my date for school being off back to 2 more weeks because of this coronavirus thing. And I do have more information as this went along since Wednesday, almost 2 weeks ago, that the NHL got paused. I was bringing up more thoughts about this and my thoughts about how they're going to handle this. So, in case you didn't know, which unless if you were in a coma, the NHL has paused for further notice. It's a month, and player lockdowns end on Thursday actually. So I think it's Thursday. It might be tomorrow. I'm not sure. It ends one of those days. It ends in a few days. That's all I'm gonna say. So they canceled the season. There's no games going on right now, and they're discussing how they're gonna do the playoffs. Now, if you haven't been watching the past few videos, I'm sorry I keep doing that because I have my allergies right now and stuff. I'm kind of sick. Don't say I do not have it. I don't have it. I have strep. I have strep throat. That's what I have. I probably shouldn't be making videos, in fact, but I am still. So yeah. All right. So they're gonna cancel the season. I've said it a lot of times, and I've said it since the video I made about 2 weeks ago. They're gonna pause. There's really no doubt in my mind that they're not gonna pause. With the way this team is right now, with the way this league is right now, and they're wasting days. Days keep passing where they should be playing games, and they're not. So, what I'm thinking is, they'll probably just scratch the rest of the season and then start the playoffs maybe once the break's over, which is like around April 13th, which wouldn't be too bad because I think the playoffs were supposed to start at like April 8th. That's only a few days later. It'll go up to like the draft if they do it then, but right now it's not looking too good. The CHL just canceled their playoffs a few weeks ago. The ECHL canceled their season. Really the only two ones that are left is the American Hockey League, which said they probably won't be playing till at least May, and the NHL, of course. So the NHL playoffs take really long, and if they were to just be like, okay, division winners only, the top three teams in each division with one other team from each division make it, will be in the playoffs. That means it would be 8 teams, I think. Yeah, 8 teams in the playoffs. So 4 teams from each division would make the playoffs. They did that, they probably could do it. They probably could do that. But do I want them to do that? Heck no. I want a full round of playoffs. First round, second round, third round, finals. I want all that stuff. So yeah. I don't want that kind of thing. So there you go. I don't want that. And if they do full playoffs and they do like playoffs in August and July and then have the draft in like August and free agency in September and then they start in November, hell no. That's going to screw the entire league up for literally years to come. And we're not talking like it's just going to affect the 2020-2021 season. It's going to affect all the seasons for probably the rest of the decade until they can come up with something. So the best way to do it without screwing up future seasons is just to cancel it. That's all I'm gonna say. And I did make a video on it. It's not too far back. It's NHL's pause. What does this mean to a Flyers fan? and I was telling them it's like another wasted season, and we were playing really good. We had the best odds to win the cup, and that all went to crap because of this COVID-19 thing. So yeah, and it's like that for a lot of teams too. Boston's first in the league. Went to the Stanley Cup final last year in 2019. They were doing good. They're doing great right now. And they could win a cup. But COVID-19 comes in and says, hey, what's up? And pretty much craps on their plan. So, personally, I feel bad for teams like Boston and especially for Philly, Arizona. I'm trying to think of a team that did really good this season. Edmonton's a prime example. Of course, there will be teams that are like, okay, just showing the season, whatever. Detroit, obviously. I think Chicago too. I think they're like last in their division. So yeah, and I don't see a really way around them canceling the season without screwing up the seasons ahead. And I was listening to Spin Chicklets today while I was doing my schoolwork. That's why this video kind of came out so late. And I was like, they made some. It was like Mike Commodore. He made some really good points when I think it was the Wit Dog was interviewing him. I'm not sure. Biz Nasty was interviewing him as well. So I'm not sure what they're going to do. I do think what they should do. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I hope they don't do what they plan to do, or else that's just gonna be sad. It's sorry, I'm just looking at Discord right now. It's unfortunate, but I guess that's how it's going to go. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Of course, it is a big thing right now, this COVID-19, and I promise you, this will not be the last video on it. So that'll be it for this one. Thank you all for watching. If y'all did enjoy, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. We are at 74 subscribers. Let's get to the 100, boys.